For now, the Bipartisan Committee will prioritize the composition of the IEBC selection panel as it embarks on the 12-point agenda on Thursday.
The committee says it will begin talks on the succession of retired IEBC commissioners as the top agenda for the next 2 weeks.
Additionally, the committee has written to both speakers of Parliament to formalize the mandate as a parliamentary ad hoc committee.
It is all systems go for the Bipartisan Committee constituted to address concerns by the opposition, touching on, among others, reconstitution of IEBC and the cost of living. This is after the committee agreed on their modus operandi in the next 60 days. In its priority list is the composition of the selection panel, tasked with vetting commissioners to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission that will succeed retired commissioners.
The IEBC question is a common issue to both teams. We have discussed and we have agreed that it's one of utmost importance and we'll prioritize it. And therefore we have agreed that when we resume our next sitting, that's the next item we are going to deal with so that it's off the table.
In a week or two, we should be able to say this is what, as a committee, we feel should be done, because the country cannot stay for long without a functioning IEBC. We need the commissioners as of yesterday.
The committee also agreed on a hybrid framework to conduct talks that would require parliamentary backing.
We have done the notification to the two speakers, and in that notification, which we'll share with you, we have requested them to issue a communication from the chair about the two committees, even during the recess of Parliament, because the standing orders enable them to do that.
The committee has also invited the public to submit written submissions for consideration through its joint secretariat.
Anyone with any idea is welcome to share it with us through our joint secretaries so that we can factor in our discussion.
The committee has also agreed to begin discussions on areas where both sides are likely to have a consensus before moving to complex issues.
The timelines, we have also put a rider that if need be, we will seek an extension. So it is not concrete, it's not cast in stone that we have to do this within given periods of time, in as much as we are bound by our moral obligation that we must deliver within given periods of time.
The talks were prompted by protests from the opposition over what they termed as government's failure to address high cost of living, as well as comprehensively address electoral concern. For Prime Edition, I'm Gladys Mungai.